Progress isn't always about winning. I read a post some time ago by one of my LinkedIn connections, and somewhere in the post, he made a statement that said, progress isn't always about winning. Now, I read that and it stuck with me for a while. Like, I thought about it, I ruminated on it for quite a while because it made a whole lot of sense to me. Many of us have been trained with a very competitive mentality, which makes that in everything we are doing, we assume that we're competing against people. So if we don't feel like we have won those people, we don't feel like we've made progress. But that's a very twisted way to look at life. In the real sense of it, life is not a competition between you and anybody else because we are people on totally and absolutely different trajectories in life. Like there are no two people whose lives are exactly the same. Absolutely no two people on earth have the same exact life. So how do you claim to win in a race of just one person? There has to be more than one person in a race in order to determine a winner. There can be no winner in a game of one. So if you're the only person playing that game or you're the only person running that race, then how do you say you have won? When we say progress is not always about winning, it just means that the only actual person that you should be striving to be better than is your former self, your past self, your yesterday. So if I'm waking up today, my drive should not be I want to win this person. My drive should be being better than the person I was yesterday. It's quite difficult to change this mindset because it has been deeply inculcated in many of our systems in this world. For instance, from when a child is in nursery school, primary school, we have speech and prize giving day. Abi, for those that went to Nigerian schools, a whole event where the winners of the class are celebrated. Now, that in itself, as innocent as it might look, in fact, as innocent as it looks, as it is, it's it makes us grow up feeling like until I have won these people, then I've not made progress. I remember one time when I was way younger, I was in primary school then. I think I was in primary two also. During one of our speech and prize giving days, I I think I got third position overall for the session. And definitely they'll call you out, give gifts and all. And as the brilliant child that I was, I felt so bad that I got third position because I was used to carrying first, second, first, second. So when I was called out for third position, I literally cried my way home. My parents were there with me and all. So getting home, something funny happened. My younger brother, who okay, for security reasons, I'm not going to say the whole story on his own part, but he was just not in the position to be the one consoling me. But as God will have it, he was not the one that was consoling me, like, oh, I should stop crying and all. And I looked at him, I was like, bro, you that got this position, you're the one consoling me who got third position. And as young as I was, as innocent as I was, growing up made me realize that it really was not about the position. It was about the mindset that I was carrying. Now he carried the mindset that he was not really competing with anybody. So any position wey they give him, he no really send anybody like that. But I was carrying the mindset that, come on, I can do better than this. I mean, I this a whole me. This person got first, this person got second, and me I got third. And then he was not the one consoling me. So what am I trying to say? I'm just trying to say that in life, you don't always have to feel like you've won before you know that you're making progress. If yesterday you were able to probably read 5 pages and today you read 6 pages, that's progress. If in your last semester you got 4.5 GPA and this session you're getting, 4.6 GPA, that's progress. If you're able to get 7 documents ready at work and your colleague got 15 documents ready, and then today you're able to get 12 documents ready and your colleague got 24 documents ready, my dear, you are making progress. So don't allow competitive mindsets or competitive mentalities to deprive you of the joy of life. Celebrate your own progress because you're actually winning. It's not until you are in a competition with people before you can acknowledge the fact that you're making progress for yourself and for your life.